Three versions of Geordi's visor and eyes in Star Trek explained. LeVar Burton's Geordi LaForge wore his iconic visor for all of Star Trek: The Next Generation, but he later upgraded to ocular implants. Blind since birth, LT Commander Geordi LaForge, LeVar Burton, used an advanced visor to see on Star Trek: The Next Generation, before he eventually received upgraded ocular implants before Star Trek: First Contact. LaForge spent most of TNG serving as chief engineer on the USS Enterprise D under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart. His lack of sight never slowed him down, and Geordi became an accomplished engineer who could devise creative solutions to nearly any problem. LaForge's friendship with LT Commander Data, Brent Spiner, became one of Star Trek's best friendships, and Geordi remains one of Trek's most beloved characters. While still in the planning stages for TNG, Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry expressed a desire to have a disabled character as one of the main cast members, and the character of Geordi LaForge was born. Although Geordi sometimes wished for traditional human sight, his visor allowed him to see elements of the world around him that were invisible to others. As technology in the world of Star Trek improved, Geordi eventually upgraded from his visor to advanced ocular implants sometime after the events of Star Trek Generations. These provided him with even more abilities than his visor and had a more streamlined look. Geordi's visor in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Geordi LaForge's most iconic look includes the visor that he wore throughout Star Trek: The Next Generation. This device did not provide Geordi with traditional human eyesight, but did allow him to see light in the infrared and ultraviolet ranges. The visor connected to ports on either side of LaForge's head, feeding visual information directly to his brain. After being born blind, Geordi received his first visor after his 5th birthday, and he continued to wear a version of it for much of his life. Despite its helpfulness, the visor also caused Geordi and LeVar Burton in real life near constant pain and, in rare circumstances, could be tampered with by enemies. In some of Geordi LaForge's best Star Trek episodes, his visor proved to help evaluate unknown phenomena or new alien species. LaForge could also connect to a probe using the ports on his temples and view the probe's readings. In desperate situations, Geordi could remove his visor and use its electronic elements to create a tracker, as in TNG Season 3, Episode 7, The Enemy, or to emit a hypersonic pulse, as in TNG Season 6, Episode 18, Starship Mine.